Welcome back, listeners. In this module, we are going to look at HTML formatting, how we can format HTML tag or elements using different HTML formatting techniques. In our previous video, we talked about CSS selector. So when we get more detail on CSS, we'll begin to look at how we can style with multiple selector. But very quickly, let's look at various elements and how we can format HTML tag. Now, we have a p tag here, which I titled and I gave it what? P tag actually starts from paragraph tag, like I explained in the previous video. And if I run this code, we are going to have something like this. Yes, we're going to have something like this. All right. So this is what we have. Welcome to Josado Innovation. All right. Now, next, I'm going to do something here. If I want this right up to be bold, okay, what will I do? All I have to do is to come here, and we come and just say B tag. Instead of P, I will use B tag, which stands for bold. All right, close the tag. Remember, I told you immediately you open a tag, always close it. I will now say hello world. Hello world. If I save this, refresh my page, okay, what happened? You see, I'll have what? Hello world here. And you can see it's very, very bold. Apart from using B tag, we also have another tag called what? Strong. Strong. All right, if I come here, I want to say thanks. I'll just use small letters so that you can understand it. Thanks for being there. Josado. Now I'm going to save. If I refresh this, okay, they are in the same pattern. I'm going to break it. I'm going to use break, which is BRO. It's also an HTML method. You can see. Are you seeing it now? Both right up are of the same font size or font weight. Okay, reason because bold and B tag, let me change this to capital letter and make it, okay, start with capital letter. Bold and B tag are both having the same font weight. So they display or give the same font size and font weight. So next, let's talk about something like to italicize our write-up. For example, instead of using this, I can use I will help us to italicize our write-up. Okay, to make it here, I will just paste this guy here. I will also break here so that everything will show vertically. All right, if I refresh this page, you see here we have thanks for being there. Here we have thanks for being there, but with different font weight. Okay, I said it. This is italicized. Why this is bold, why this is also strong. They have the same thing. But next, let's talk about another one here, which I will come here. Let's say I have a P tag. Inside this P tag, I have this write up. Then before this write up is closed, I will come and say mark. Mark is also a text formatting in HTML. I will now close this mark like this. Then I will now close my P tag. Okay, if I save this and refresh my page, let's see how the text will look like. Are you seeing it? You see, why are we having this guy here at the middle? Because the P tag, remember, we have styled it in our previous video, and we say text align should be center. So, but the actual result we are looking for, you see, it marked this Ojosado, and it gave it yellow background. Okay, more or less like it highlighted this where it's called Ojosado. All right, so because we wrap this Ojosado in in a mark tag. Okay, we have various tag in HTML. We have to format text. We can also use something like if I have a P tag here. Let me not use P tag this time around. Let me say I have B tag. I will now paste this guy inside the B tag, close the B tag here. By the time I do that, Now I want this for being there to be small. Okay, I will use small tag. It's a tag called small. I can just come here, close the small. Okay, so you see, in HTML tag or element, we can have element inside element. All right, so we are formatting this text now. If I refresh this, I will have something like this. You see, thanks for being there is so small compared to what thanks and what Ojosado. Have you seen it? So this is what how we can what format text. Then again, very quickly, we can as well do something like this. Peradventure you are designing an e-commerce and we have a p tag like this. Or inside that p tag, let's say we have what? Let's say we have 2,900 as the actual price. Okay, then I will now come and say this is the actual price. Then I will now come and say del, close the del like this. I will now come and put what? Before now it was what? 3,800. So if I save this, what happened? Let's refresh our page. You see, this del will strike the price of that of 3,800 and leave this one as it is originally. You have, I believe, peradventure you might have seen this in e-commerce or sales website where we make people sell product and all that. Okay, you will see all this where a particular price will be strike. Okay, they strike it reason because they are telling you that this was the actual former price and this is the price that they are selling now. Okay, you can use what? Del. We have a lot of HTML tag. I have a lot of them. We also have something like we talk about subscript. Okay, we have subscript. I will come here and say subscript. Now what I'm going to do now, inside this subscript, let's have a b tag. Then I'm going to close the b tag here. Now I will come and say here I have something like this. I will place something like this. Then I'm going to subscript this Ojosado, cut it and put it in between this open and close bracket of that subscript. Now what happened? You see, thanks for being there. In our subscript what? Ojosado. We also have superscript. I can as well change this word to superscript. Let me highlight everything, copy it to duplicate it. Instead of sub, I will use sup, superscript. I will now say sup. If I save now, you'll find out that Ojosado will be superscript. I'm going to break this line so that you can see it clearly. All right, have you seen it? Let me break it twice as well so that you can see it clearly. All right, so refresh. You see, here is superscript, subscript, and this one is what? Superscript. So we have a lot of HTML formatting techniques. All right, as we proceed or progress, we are going to see more on this. So thank you for your time. In the next video, we'll be talking about, we'll look at what we call quotation. Okay, we'll talk about commenting and all that. So see you there. Goodbye.